mean, they're getting. I'm going to say this: mobile games are getting better at that, and so I weep for handhelds because I don't. Like I'm honest. Like I was telling DB earlier, like in Exodus, I really want Exodus to just be a handheld title now, rather than a mobile title, just so they can flesh out the side stories of some of these characters because they're great stuff. Like, there's a lot of interesting concepts in there, and it could be a decent style Valkyrie profile style game. But instead, it's a mobile title, so they can't afford to go into any of that stuff.
I mean, yeah, they're going to be pretty limited in what they can do with mobile. But, I mean, you get a greater public.
That's not true. I mean, you can play like PSP games and other things like high quality games up there on your phone, so it's more or less on par with the current.
Well, I mean, it's the whole thing about mobile for me is the control scheme. The control scheme has always been subpar. It's not nearly as tactile as having actual buttons, and any actual button attachment is clunky.
Yeah, I was gonna say you offer a button attachment, but they are kind of clunky.
I guess the thing, I think you get a bigger audience too when you go mobile, though.
Yeah, that's because every kid and like for instance, when you were 6, would you think your grandmother would have given, or your parents would have given you a phone to walk around? But every kid now has a freaking cell phone or tablet since the moment they figured out how to use their hands.
I was lucky if I was able to get a pager if I was that young.
But yeah, now everybody has a freaking cell phone. So what's the point of designing for a handheld which might cost $160 to $200 when you're already giving them a $200 cell phone?
Yeah. So it's like easier. I mean, heck, this DS, $200 there. You can get a phone that does more. I mean, that's why Nintendo finally decided to get into the mobile market.
Because the previous president died.
Yeah, and also because of their shareholders and everything.
Yeah, he was the only one holding them off. Now that he's dead, there's nobody to hold him back.
So they start swooping in.
I mean, I still think Elmer has to play. But as far as like mobile phones, we never had the 5 wood a console.
Hold on, Wesley, shut that down.
What?
You're hearing the echo too?
No, you're choppy.
Yeah.
Okay, am I better now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. So, what I was saying is, although the mobile market might be, pretty high up there, it still cannot compare to a console. The controls will never be as refined.
Oh, no, I mean, it's not. But the thing is, look at, like, the last couple of games that's been out for mobile that's been, like, top sellers or whatever. I mean, heck, Pokemon Go in itself, so many people downloaded that. It broke records.
Yeah, but it died.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty dead. It's pretty dead, but...
I mean, that lasted, what, a year?
No, it hasn't been a year yet. It's still people that you see that straggle around and play it or whatnot.
I would say good 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, but it's like when they released it during the summer, which was like prime time for it.
No, you mean they didn't release it during summer? It got leaked during summer. They were still in beta testing phases.
But it did. No, they officially released it in the summer.
Well, they had to. Man, history is so twisted. No, it got leaked. It got leaked. Super. No, it got.
No.
Let me finish.
Mm-hmm.
It got leaked super bad. So they went, fuck it. Let's just release it. And that's the reason why everybody's been backlashing, because they've still been making adjustments.
It was
they
leaked
were in closed beta testing.
It was leaked a week before the original release date. They wanted to release it a week later. It got leaked a week before.
Bruh, if they were in closed beta testing, there was in limited region testing, there is no way they were going to be prepared to release that in a week.
The beta testing was like a month before. Dude, I follow this. I knew about this. Trust me.
You can tell all I'm saying is that the amount of time it takes to refine programming, you can't move as fast as they did. That's the reason why they made all those weird adjustments later on. Because they weren't ready. They just said they were.
They weren't ready for the server load. They weren't ready for as many people as downloaded as what they thought.
Like Jerry was saying, they really were really not ready because it was still...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they weren't... As far as many people... This was like Niantic, a small company that did one other thing before. When this game came out, they had no idea it was going to blow up as much as they did. It's like you had people not only that were Pokemon fans, but people that were also mobile gamers or whatnot that downloaded this game. My mother, my sister, my brother, my aunts, uncles, all downloaded this game. They don't know what the Pokemon is from left or right. But they downloaded the game because they were like, oh, it's a fun game. And it, everybody's downloading, so we're going to download it too. You know?
That just sounds like terrible logic.
What?
Hey, everybody's doing a thing. Let's just do it. What?
How do you think Angry Birds and all these other games got so big?
Man, all you gotta do is flick this bird at this castle and everything comes crashing down. It's great.
Because they're actually good games. Like Angry Birds and like Flappy Bird, people download that.
People like following trends.
Yes, people like following trends and just downloading random stuff all the time. What?
It just sounds terrible.
I mean, it's what happens though.
It just sounds so terrible.
No, but like B, you understand, like this the between when they declared, because I remember that they declared open beta for like an unlimited release for certain regions, but a limited release isn't a full global worldwide release, and I'm pretty sure they were still testing out a lot of facets of the game and still making balance adjustments before the actual release.
But that was still like a month ahead.
There's a lot of things that can change, but part of the reason I think the game isn't doing so well now is because they released when they did. Because of the changes they made further down.
Yeah,
To what now?
Changed so dramatically that it wasn't the same game you started off with. So, yeah, there are still people playing it and going, "Oh, there's this cool new stuff coming," but at the same time, it just wasn't fast. The changes weren't fast enough. Or as smooth a transition. So, I mean, like, when they made an update, it was a dramatic update. It wasn't a small thing.
I mean, as far as some of the aesthetic things, the game still played the same way. It's just the aesthetic things that changed mostly.
Yeah, but
like some of the
people off.
Some of the things with it. I mean, yeah, it pissed people off, and they had a lot of people drop off. They really did. They had a lot of people drop off the game. But the people that still want to stick around because they know what this game could become later on.
In all honesty, if the server had been made bigger, predicted that this game had the potential to blow up as big as it did, it might have survived longer. Because I know a lot of people uninstalled the game just for the fact that they could not connect whenever they wanted.
Right.
And honestly, that was the biggest, that they could have done.
Yeah. I know some people, they got tired of it, like, not getting to other new Pokemon or whatnot. Like, they thought it was going to be, it was some things that they said that would be included or whatnot, but they just didn't include it right then and there in the first release of the game.
Not to mention the nature of mobile gaming in the first place, which is highly disposable. So the minute the new shine wears off, people tend to move on.
They could have kept it going if they had botched up so hard at the beginning.
Well, you could say that they were lucky enough to catch this cultural zeitgeist. They can use that as a big old feather in their cap for a few years to come.
That is true.
Because I don't think it's going to be another game that come along within the next couple of years that's going to blow up like it did. Because you
We'll
still,
see.
I mean, you still have people talking about it on the news or whatnot. I mean, not in a positive light all the time, but
That's because a lot of predators took advantage of it.
yeah. I think, what was it? The recent thing was some guy was playing it in I think here in Norfolk or whatever, and he was in his car playing it, and then he got robbed at gunpoint.
Oh, I was talking about that kid that guy was walking down the street with like he was live streaming it and he was walking down the street, some dude mugged him.
Oh, that was a couple of months ago though.
Stole all his shit and was just like
Yeah.
But this was like January with this guy.
Set up that challenge.
Brian, I almost forgot about that. There was also the people who hacked the game and would create like those like special little event pieces.
Yeah.
Like, those little like catch points, and like people would come flocking to the catch points only to walk right into the middle of getting jumped.
I thought that was with like the lure stuff. They didn't. It wasn't a hack. They just like put like a lure spot out.
There was a group like I know back in the old neighborhood, there was a group that had hacked the system and created a point where there wasn't one, and since it looked like a legit point, you know, they were able to lure people to like the middle of nowhere, and where they would then mug them for all their valuables.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that going on too.
Jump them just for the sake of beating the living crap out of them, actually.
Which it takes a lot of effort to do. It seems to take a lot of effort for it. Which is weird, but